Mail pickup, October the 5th. I could possibly be wrong on the date. It's got to be October the 5th today. Yep. I don't know if y'all will like what I picked up, but I think it's pretty cool. I like how it says, please handle with care, fragile, thank you. So, without further ado, I ordered some newspaper. Some heavy duty newspaper. Okay. As you can see, it's Final Fantasy related on the top. As you all know, I'm shooting to do all Final Fantasy stuff. I'd like to do a full collection of Final Fantasy. I know there's a bunch of different systems it's on, so it'd be kind of a little odd to do it. But I've got some of the harder ones to find. I got all the original I got the original Nintendo one, and I've got all three on the Super Nintendo, which are the harder ones to get. I'm lacking number 7 on the PlayStation. I'm lacking, I think that's lacking number 7 on the PlayStation, because I've got the Anthology and all that fun stuff. I got all that. And then I've got Final Fantasy X on the PS2. I've got the remastered version on the PS3. I've got Final Fantasy... I want to say all the way up to 13. Sorry, 13 on the PS3. I was wrong. Then I've got 14 somewhere floating around here. But without further ado, let's get back to what we're doing. Okay, as you can see, this is Final Fantasy related. We've got Final Fantasy 11 online. Well, I picked this up because of the deal I got on it. I've never actually seen it. See, it says to play it online, and it's saying that it's for the PS2. So, see, it's a not for resale edition, so it came with something else. So it's got the quick start guide. Let's check the disc condition, because they weren't too clear on that. I don't know if you could still play this online or not. I don't think that you can. I would imagine that the servers would all be down. Get your ass back in there. Alright. Just some fingerprints and stuff, but I mean, if you really look at it, it's not bad. Ah, there's the ring right there. Is that what I'm looking at? Nah, that ain't been resurfaced. That's good. That CD looks good. That is the Play Online version. Why is there 2 different discs? Not 100% for sure why there's 2 discs. It don't say disc 1 and 2 like the others do. Terramaster. Hold on one second. Okay. Alright, I get it. There's 2 different versions on here. It'd be an expansion pack version, I guess. What it is missing is the hard hard disk drive, the HDD. But it don't matter to me. Mine's got a hard disk drive in it. What this is this is the one game, and there's an expansion pack called Terramaster, I believe is what that is. So, yeah, that makes sense. Those are the 2 expansion packs. Then we flip it over, and we've got 11 online Chains of Promethea expansion pack. I believe I'm missing 1 expansion pack for this. There's one that I don't have. It's the expensive one. And Final Fantasy 11 online Treasures of Ali Uragan. And all these are complete. It's even got this guy underneath too, the registration card. This don't look like it's ever been played. So I don't know if we could still play this online or not. I don't think that we can. But let's see. I mean, if you had a backwards compatible PS3, I mean, I would imagine that you could. It looks a lot worse on the camera than it actually is. A lot of it's dirt. It don't look like it's ever been played. It just looks like it's been stored away. Now, the deal I got on these was, this was an eBay pickup. Let's scroll back to this guy real quick. This is also complete. Let's check the disc condition on this guy. It's not too bad. It's a little dirty. Basically, this person I bought it off of on eBay, they had this one for $7.99 free shipping. They had this one $7.99 free shipping. Then they had the big box game, which included this, the big ass manual, and the sleeve, which is actually doesn't stink or nothing, because sometimes they get that little funny smell. And this they wanted $15 for. Well, I've seen them online. They can go upwards of 25, 26 bucks, depending. Some of them are missing the hard disk drive, which I've heard is very common because it's just a normal disk drive apparently. So I got this, and this for 15 bucks shipped to my house, which is pretty damn good. She lost out on the shipping, or he lost out on the shipping. I bet you it cost him about probably $4 to ship it medium mail. But neither here nor there. I paid, like I said, I paid $15 for all that, and I think it's well worth it. This guide's been used a little bit, but it's not bad. It's just going in my collection, even if I'll probably never play it. But I'm going for a complete Final Fantasy. It's something I've wanted to do. Me and my wife talked about it. She knows I'm a Final Fantasy nut. So basically, this is how it is. Give me a minute. Let me pause this. So back to what I was talking about. I think I am missing one game. I'm not 100% for sure. Just on the main consoles, not on the baby consoles. You know, like the Game Boy or anything like that. I'm going main console gaming, from 1 all the way up to the new one. I might be buying the new one. I'm not going to buy it when it first comes out, but I'll buy it afterwards. I've got Final Fantasy. Let me check real quick. I know I've got the goddamn thing. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. That has to be number 14 in the series. That would make sense to me, because I've got 13 on the PS3, and then Final Fantasy 0 came out. So yeah, that's right. So I've got I've got 1 on the regular Nintendo. I've got 2, which is the Red Label game on the Super. 3, which is the purple and black one. And then number 4 is Mystic Quest, which I have. Then I don't know what happened, because I believe they would have had to have been Japanese released. There's a 5. No, I'm wrong. Hold tight real quick. Alright, I'm back, my brothers and sisters from Video Game Collectors. Okay. We have got Final Fantasy 1. Let me hold that sumbitch straight. Then we've got Final Fantasy 2. Let me zoom this in. 2. Come on. Pick up, you bitch. 3. Mystic Quest, which is 4. Anthology is 4 and 5. Got both of those. Then I'm gonna hit you with my favorite game. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 8, which means I'm missing number 7. I still have to get that. Then, right above that is my favorite game, Factory Seal. Final Fantasy Tactics. I did a thing on that. And then there's Final Fantasy 9. Then we're going to hop into this for you. You know, you're all like, well, you're missing one on the PlayStation. No, I'm not. Final Fantasy Origins. I've got that one. So, you're going to be like, well, you forgot the one on the GameCube. No, I did not. I've got that one. That's complete as well. So, we shoot over to the PS2. I am missing 2 on the PS2. No, I'm not. Not anymore. We've got Final Fantasy X, which is an alright game. I'm missing Final Fantasy X-2. So, what I am missing, well, no, I can't be missing because I got it now. It's called Final Fantasy XI Online, so I'm good there. And then you're like, well, where's Final Fantasy 12? Booyah. Steelbook. This is an awesome copy. This is probably, I've had 2 or 3 of these. This is my best one. So, alright, so you're saying, so far I'm missing 7. I'm missing, I know y'all are screaming it at me. I'm missing 7. I'm missing 10-2, which I could go to a game store and buy for like $2. I hated that game, but it's all right. I'm just not too keen on it. Then we've got the Final Fantasy 11. We're good there. Then we got the 12. Then we hop over into the PS3 because I'm not 100% for sure if they had this on the Xbox or not, but I'm not overly concerned about it. Final Fantasy 13. They would have had to because I did have it at one time. Final Fantasy 13 and then Final Fantasy 13-2. So I haven't played these. I got them off of a buddy of mine. So 14, I believe, is this guy right here. Type O, it has to be. And y'all see me doing unboxing on that guy. So I'm missing 7. X2. Then I'm missing I'm missing a big one. The Wii version. The Wii version is a completely different game. I'm missing that one. I got it on my watch list. I haven't bought it yet. But my money's a little tight. But all of these games, I'm gonna tell you, I got Final Fantasy for nothing on the bottom. Final Fantasy 2 I got for nothing. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest I got for nothing. I bought lots and kept them. Made my money back. Final Fantasy 3, I did have to buy that. I bought it for $42 shipped. Anthology 10. Final Fantasy 9, 10. Tactics 15 or 20, 15 because he gave me $5 back for the broken case. Final Fantasy 9 I paid 10. Origins I paid 15. Final Fantasy Chronicles nothing. Final Fantasy 10 nothing. Final Fantasy 12 nothing. The Final Fantasy big box set 15. Those 2 games in the middle I paid 5 for the pair of them. And then this I paid $8 for, $9 for, because it's factory sealed. I opened it up. Like I said, I'm missing the Wii one. I'm missing one on the PlayStation. I know you guys are gonna say, well, you gotta do it on the Game Boy. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm trying to get the one going. Because the other ones are, I've got a few of them, I just don't have them out right now. So if you notice any of them that I'm missing, off of the big systems, let me know, and I'll see if I can hunt for them. I am missing one of the expansion packs. I might be missing 2 of them, but I know I'm missing one for sure, and I wasn't paying no $30 for it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to share. I'm also going for Zelda. So I am looking for a Zelda 3DS. I don't care if it's a Majora's Mask one or whatever. I just want one of them, because I've been looking for a 3DS, and if I'm gonna buy one, I'm gonna buy a Zelda one. Because as you guys know, with the exception of Final Fantasy, I mean, if they put out a Final Fantasy one, I'd like that too, but I'm a Zelda guy through and through. Or if they put out a 3DS with Metal Gear Solid on it, I would buy that. I'm a Metal Gear Solid guy. I've almost got all of those. I'm lacking a couple. Not too many. But you guys gotta remember, there are 2 Metal Gear Solid games on the regular Nintendo. I don't think that there's one on the Super Nintendo. I do believe that there's one on the Super Famicom. But I'm not dipping into that. No. Way too difficult. But American release one's what we're going for. So basically, this is what I've got. Lacking a few, but I'm moving on up. Thank you guys. Right at the bottom of this stream, man. Right at the bottom. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. I don't know if I'm going to do any game plan these because they take forever. You guys have a wonderful day, and keep it up. Hunt.